Kelvin, thank you so much for the time. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Just blessed and excited to be here.
Yeah, and you guys have been here for, let's say, about an hour now. This is your first media days. You're obviously a leader of this football team entering year 3 in Austin. What does the idea of being a team leader mean to you?
Honestly, just showing guys how things should be done and just being able to be that guy, because being a leader is not easy. You have to be consistent every day. You can't come in and be like, okay, today I'm a slack off, or I'm gonna take this off. No, every day has to be the same, because you can't go out there telling somebody else what they should do if you're not doing it as well. So it definitely means a lot to me to be that guy in that position to be a leader.
Have you asked other leaders in your life for advice as you kind of feel your way out and you get comfortable in this role?
Yeah, for sure. I'll say one big one that really helped me a lot when I came in was Christian Jones. He's now with the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah.
He really helped me understand the whole rundown of how football and college football works, how you should go about practice, how you should go about recovery, just different things like that. He really helped me understand just the basic concepts of how you should do things.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, Christian is such a great story, too.
Yeah.
Another guy that our mutual friend, KD, has nothing but great things to say about. And you just love, like, Christian started not necessarily as a 5-star prospect, but by the time he left, I mean, you and he were grading out very similarly last year. He was an important component to that offensive line, which speaks to just the work what he was willing to put in, but also what Coach Flood brings to the table. What do you love about Coach Flood?
I'll say the main thing I love and what really drew me to Texas and Flood was really just the fact that he don't really care what kind of status you are. He's gonna coach you the same way he'll coach a guy if they were a walk-on or something like that. So just him being able to sit there and teach you different techniques and making sure you get it down packed and wanting to make you a better person, not even on the field, off the field. I feel like that was really some things that Flood really is real big on.
People have been projecting you to be a first-round draft pick since you were starting games as a true freshman.
Yes,
you have to be careful in those situations because you can let those compliments go to your head, and that can lead to a sort of complacency, but we haven't seen that out of you just yet. What have you worked at getting better within your own personal game this offseason?
Yeah, this offseason, definitely my consistency of play. Just make sure I stay dominant. Don't try to like slack off because I'm fatigued or anything like that. Just make sure I stay head bent, and then also just understanding what you work for can easily be taken away at any point in time. So I'll just say those two things is really like stuff that's in the back of my mind, and also just make sure I work on my hands, feet, and technique, and just make sure you stay technique-wise in the game.
Who's somebody on the offensive line that's going to surprise folks this year?
Ooh, I'll say everybody. The bias me, but if we were doing like individual, I would say probably Devon Campbell and Cam Williams, especially because Cam, he's starting to step up into that role of being a guy. So just them two guys next to each other, I feel like it's going to be pure dominance.
Boy, if Cam becomes a dominant force like was projected coming out of Duncanville, watch out, rest of the country.
Yes, sir.
You guys SEC ready?
I would say we are. I feel like we try to take every day by day, because right now we're working on finishing off season, and then next it'll be fall, and then next it goes Colorado State. So if we just take every day by day and make sure everybody's obsessed with their craft, we'll be fine.
All right, second most important question I'm going to ask you today, and I'm sorry that it's going to sound awkward at first,
nah, you're good.
But have you played with yourself yet in the video game?
Yeah, I'll say once. Kind of the first time I played with myself, I false started. I ain't kind of like that, but it was all good. It was all good. It happens in football, but yeah, I played with myself.
What's your rating?
94.
Oh, it's got to be a few points. Look, you're in the mid-90s, so we're not going to complain too much.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a 90, so it's cool.
All right, cool.
I love it.
Now the most important question, because recently on Instagram you started a podcast, the Austin BBQ podcast.
Sir.
You visited 3 places so far, Terry Black's, Cooper's, Rudy's.
Yes.
Look, it's hard to find bad barbecue in Austin, but how much fun has that been to get to take part in?
Man, it's very fun, especially because I get to show my personality. I wasn't a guy to be all on the social media aspect of things, but it's definitely been fun getting to meet new people and also getting to try food. So you can't really go wrong with either one.
In terms of Texas barbecue, like everybody knows about the brisket, is there a second favorite piece of meat that you have with Texas barbecue, or does it depend on the place?
Sometimes it can depend on the place, but also I've been really hooked on beef ribs, man.
Oh yeah,
beef rib. I cannot get enough of it, man. Even I came home one time and brought my mom some food. It was a beef rib, and she fell in love with it as well. So beef rib is like the next meat that I've been really hooked on.
Yeah, it's like an extra juiced up brisket, right?
Basically, on the bone. That's it.
So is episode 4 in the can yet?
Yes, sir. It's on the making.
Where's that going to be to?
I can't say. I'll just let it happen.
Okay, I'm going to give you a suggestion for my favorite place in case it's not episode 4, but you got to go to Style Switch at some point.
It's on
Dude,
the radar.
it is fire. I've been good.
I've been a couple times on my own, but it's definitely on the radar to get a video done.
If you go to the Cedar Park location, they serve that cheesy tater tot casserole 7 days out of the week or 6 days out of the week. So yeah, definitely well worth your time when you finally make it up there.
Yes, sir. It sounds good.
Kelvin, thank you so much for the time today. It's been a real honor and pleasure getting to watch you represent the university over these last few years. Hate to say it, but I hope it's just one more. I hope you're that dominant this year, and best of luck this season and in the future.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.